playing nearly 3 hours, Brea and Triay, in that match against Bea González and Claudia Fernandez. And should this match go long, and oftentimes they do, and they have done, will that play a part as well? Having already played nearly 3 hours yesterday. Brea drop shot, had a lot of bounce on it. That stayed in. Triay will pull the trigger on the smash. Now it's Josemaria in attack, flip back over and smashed again by Paula Josemaria. Aggressive start to the match from Paulita Dinamita. Josemaria has won exactly 40 professional titles. Like I said, should Sanchez win today, it could be her 50th for her career. Remarkably, if you discount those challengers, so if you don't count those two challengers that Sanchez did win in 2017 and 18, which some people don't count. Then Triay and Sanchez have the exact same number of titles won, which is 47. Good attack there from Triay-Brea. Triay, let's fly. It's 40-30. Triay and Brea, who look to be in a bit of trouble at Love 30, but are recovering very nicely here indeed. But of course, they are not out of the woods just yet. Good ball from Triay. Doesn't go fully to the net. Now does take position. Good block from Brea. Brea will let that fall very deep. Fires it straight to Josemaria, who produces the block. And the smash from Sanchez is away from Triay. And that will get us to a juice. Yeah, that definitely was out. Brilliant rulo from Triay. Josemaria. Aggressive here from Sanchez, and it just skates away from Triay, who got her footing that slight bit wrong. You can see she plants there and just Gets her angles, that's a slight bit wrong. So back to juice we go. Brea puts it up parallel. Here comes Josemaria stepping into devastating effect. Paula Josemaria gives us the first break point of the match. Block and the finish. Now it's Triay-Brea taking a couple steps to her left, anticipating and finishing. Josemaria could have finished it off there, really could have. Josemaria flips it up very high. And now Triay puts it up, brought back down. Sanchez, is that staying in? It is for Triay. Josemaria going cross court. Triay-Brea looked to attack, and you could see straight away when that came off Triay-Brea's racket that wasn't the best technique from her. So again, it's juice for a fourth time. We see that very often, especially with Josemaria and Sanchez, that the first game of the match, for whatever reason, when they're serving or when they're returning, they always tend to take very long. In terms of there being a lot of juices and a lot of advantages both ways. Sanchez somehow kept that lob in. Josemaria short. Brea will attack it. Triay into the corner of Sanchez. Overhead shot here, slightly awkward for Brea. Brea forced to go off the back glass, smashed by Josemaria. Now the kind of drop shot here. Paula Josemaria looking to work her angles and then finishing it off in great style, Paula Josemaria. Way out. Josemaria, after putting up an absolute masterclass in the previous point to get it back to juice, gives it away just like that. And those 2 points, well, they count for the same in terms of the score. Brea, beautiful disguise from Triay-Brea. Number 1 and number 2 are in the final. in the men's and the women's categories. It does really seem to look like the fight for #1 will be between these four players. Sanchez cleverly hits it to the body of a traveling Triay. Yeah, Brea was way out of position. Josemaria saw it. Brea going flat, going low, but a little bit too much so. What a block from Triay, who was in a supremely compromised position. Into the net it goes from Triay-Brea. Another unforced error from her, from the 25-year-olds. So we're at one game apiece here. Wow, Brea kept it in, and Sanchez didn't see it coming either, and Josemaria has the last laugh. Well, somehow, some way, Brea there not only kept it in, but produced a pretty good backhand there that almost got behind Ari Sanchez, who was very alert, to be fair to her. And Paula Josemaria, as she often does, picking the best shot possible. Chiquita from Brea. The lob, rather, is perfect from Triay. Oh, Josemaria clobbers Brea on the chest, and that will hurt in more ways than one. And just like 2 games ago, it is love 30. Great save on the backhand, Josemaria. So good from the back of the court. Josemaria fakes the smash, and it's well defended by Brea. Brea being pushed forward. Chiquita from Triay-Brea. Oh, and off the post and out it goes. Again, a chance to break here for Josemaria and Sanchez, but this time they've got 3 break points rather than 1. Big time opportunity for Ari and Paula to take the lead of the match. Rulo from Triay. How are they attacking these 3 points? What tactics do they have in the bag? Well, they've salvaged the first. Third break point now overall then, and Claudio Gilardoni still rocking that Miami merch on his head. Must have really had a great time out in Florida. Oh, a miscommunication. Well, even for someone like Josemaria-Sanchez, and this is their 5th season together. They are the longest standing partnership in all of professional padel. Even they have little mistakes like that. So when it happens when you play next at your local club, just remind yourself that it happens even to Josemaria-Sanchez. Last chance saloon here for Josemaria and for Ari Sanchez. Scooped up by Triay, and it's attacked on the backhand by Brea. She'll do the same here, playing it at an angle, and Triay can switch it up now. Gorgeous combination by Brea and Triay. First, it's Delphi-Brea going to the outside of Josemaria. Then you expect Triay to go through the middle here, as there is a little bit of a gap to play it into, but rather she switches it up entirely and goes to the backhand of Ari Sanchez. Clever, clever play. And from Love 40, we're down to juice. All 3 breakpoints squandered. Great block. It's been a bit of a theme for Josemaria-Sanchez this tournament, that they have been very inefficient with their breakpoints. That's to say that they've created loads of them, but then weren't very efficient when it came to taking them. But they'll have another chance now. Their 5th one of the match already. Against Jensen and Ricardo, for example, they had 12 breakpoints in the first set alone. But they only took 2. So this time they will take the... Ari Sanchez will serve to open up the gap here for the first time. Consolidate this break. And as much as I... as much as I like Don Omar's music, it did make it nearly impossible to hear what was being said over on the benches. So apologies for that. Easy punts for Ari Sanchez to finish off what she starts. That's a beautiful lob from Triay. They'll look to instantly counter here, of course, and that is a heck of a bajada right through the middle. Gemma Triay piercing it. Sanchez. That's a free hit for Sanchez. It's another short return from Triay-Brea. That's neither really a lob nor a chiquita. And Sanchez is always going to punish her in that case. So they do consolidate that break then. They make it 3-1. Brea fires, plays it at an angle, trying to disarm Josemaria and Sanchez, but they stay in net position. Incredible save from Brea, and again, Brea having to do the most just to take net position here, and that chiquita from Sanchez doing all of the damage. Brea just putting more and more power and venom in these shots. Triay lets fly and makes absolutely sure that Sanchez wasn't going to get near it. Brea took it off. Triay was calling for it. Took a slightly awkward bounce off the fence. Josemaria lets fly. Brea catches it. Brea sends it back, and now the passing shot is covered. Yes, Brea having to defend with everything she has. Gets a bit of help from the net. Here comes Triay in a switch position now. Brea and Triay. All chaos here. All 6s and 7s. Can Sanchez save? Yes, he can. Here is Triay. Oh, and the unforced error from Triay-Brea at the end of all of that. Well, the best rally of the match so far, in my books anyway. Super heroic defending from Triay-Brea throughout the points, and then she's jumping backwards, can't get that vibra to go. Oh, way out from Brea. Triay-Brea really making a couple and a few too many errors here early in the match. Sixth break point in total already for Sanchez Josemaria. Short return, parallel smash, but it's caught by Josemaria. Josemaria gets the better of Triay-Brea, and that's a double breaks advantage. Stick to the strategy, visualize the strategy without saying what it is, so I can't tell you what the strategy is. But visualize it. And keep running. Keep running, keep moving, and always expect the next shot back. That's what he said. Triay-Brea starting to cut a frustrated figure. end of the last game. So let's see how she responds as well. Oh, in transition, Josemaria got Brea to kind of tee it up for her so she could attack, but then the execution was lacking. Very short lob once more. We've seen a lot of times that Brea opts to return first serves. Normally it's the second serve where you return with lobs, but we've seen Brea a lot of times returning lobs on the first serve and them going very, very close to the net. Brea into the corner of Sanchez. Here comes Triay. Transition, Triay defending, but not defending enough. Looked like they were on their way to a couple of break points, but not quite meant to be. Josemaria, great bandeja to the feet of Triay rather, from Josemaria. No, out. That is too much. That is too much, Josemaria-Sanchez, plain and simple. Triay and Brea desperately need a bit of momentum as well. Only if it is to have a bit of positive momentum going their way at the start of the second set. That was so nice from Sanchez, but then on the follow-up, Josemaria couldn't finish it. Brea, Libera. Triay will follow it up. Triay will finish it off. No, Sanchez defends, and with a bit of help from the net, it goes past. Is the case. We need to run. We need to be more present in this match. We are being too passive. We are being forced away from the net too easily. Looking to fix that now as Josemaria and Sanchez serve for the sets. Oh, out. It's a tough shot that for a lefty because the angle's always closing for you. Josemaria can hit that shot better than anyone, but even for her, it can go wrong sometimes. Josemaria punts it into the ground again and into the stands. Paula Josemaria working wonders at the net. What a save from Brea, but that's going out. That's going out from Triay-Brea. 40-15 then, and two chances to see out this set for Paula Josemaria and Ari Sanchez, who have been imperious so far in Brussels. Brea. Triay switches the angle beautifully. Triay completely wrong foots Ari Sanchez in the cross court. The lob from Triay over Josemaria to immediately take over initiative, but Josemaria wants it back. Josemaria puts it behind Brea. Brea attacks through the middle. Triay-Brea's Chiquita in the net's approach, and the Chiquita's too short from Triay-Brea, and so the first set is over. 6-2. And on the bench, we could hear both Brea and Triay admitting that they are tired from yesterday's game. Yesterday's game being a 3-set encounter against Claudia Fernandez and Bea Gonzalez that took nearly 3 hours to complete. That one stays at the net. lob, beautiful with backspin from Triay-Brea. Triay. Oh, the rulo somehow saved by Josemaria, and it's a perfect lob as well, you know, but that bajada's even better. Good defense, beaten by better offense. Wow. Josemaria just completely caught that wrong. Still feel tired from yesterday's near 3 hour semi-final, as that smash from Josemaria goes up and away and into the clouds. Very good lob from Sanchez. Wow. Triay couldn't dig it out of her feet there. Yeah, that match yesterday was 6-2, 4-6, 7-5. The official clock says 2 hours 46, and it was later in the day as well. Josemaria and Sanchez had the early match, which they won in an hour and 44, so they played more than an hour less yesterday, and earlier as well on the day. But you can add to that as well that the day before that, so in the quarterfinals, it was Ari and Paula who played a pretty long three-setter against Tamara Ricardo and Claudia Jensen. So yeah, upping the ante, and out it goes from Triay-Brea. Last set, by the way, was the 10th set this season that Triay-Brea lost in total. Four of those 10 have been to Ari and Paula. That's a nice way to bring it down. So hard to hit those shots, especially when you're backpedaling.
Time.
Brea and Triay now, slowly but surely, creeping their way back into the game here.
Josemaria-Sanchez.
Out that one goes, though, from Triay. That unforced error seals the deal. It's important here, very, very important for Ari and Paula that they keep up the pressure that they showed in the first set. It was also what Claudio Gilardoni said between sets, is that we simply have to keep going. We simply have to play at this exact line. Let's remember what we did, he said. Let's remember what we did in the first set and continue to do exactly that tactically.
15 love. Out 13 love.
Couple of mistakes creeping in here for Ari and Paula now. Yeah, remember that, of course, in the previous 3 times
14 love.
these two couples have played, especially in the first 2, it was also a pretty dominant first set for Josemaria and Sanchez, and then Triay and Brea coming back fiercely. Both in Gijón and in Miami, it was 6-1 and 6-4 in the second and third set, respectively. Sharp volley, well saved. Brea again. Wow, Brea throws an absolute missile at Sanchez, who somehow produces the block as well. Here's Josemaria, Sanchez, and Brea's passing shot does go behind Sanchez, but Brea finishes it off in style, nonchalantly sends it into... And a great player herself is the Italian, but what Triay remarked to Brea was that her parallel lob, so her lobs over Ari Sanchez, and Sanchez isn't dealing particularly well with those. They can go a little bit more to the middle as well. Sanchez. Just touched back over by Brea. Here is Triay. High and deep. The Bande Globo, as they call it, from Ari Sanchez. Brea and Triay in a switched position now. Brea saw a gap in the middle, but then couldn't put it in it, which is a pretty crucial part of that, isn't it? Triay. Another good lob from Triay. Going now to the backhand of Ari Sanchez, and Brea gambled there, and she gambled wrongly, as Ari Sanchez just about managed to produce the block behind the Argentinian, who was beaten the moment it came by her. Triay puts it in the middle. Here is Triay-Brea now. Beautiful lob from Brea, who completely puts Josemaria in the corner, but she plays her way out of it pretty well. Oh, miscommunication. Miscommunication. Sanchez looks for the rulo, and there's a big gap, of course, here for Brea, but she can cover it. Wow. Excellent víbora from Josemaria. The backhand is offline.
Josemaria-Sanchez.
Too strong again. Again, they get it down to 40-30, do Brea and Triay. And just like last time, at 40-30, it is Triay who puts, this time a lob, last time a forehand onto the back glass, unforced error. And that is a bit of a release valve then, therefore. That confirms that we won't have a repeat of what happened last two times when Josemaria and Sanchez won the first set. Brea ate up the net almost there to attack it. Wow.
30 love.
Look at how quickly that just zips off the racket of Triay-Brea, who can hit backhand bajadas, forehand bajadas at such a rate of knots. I think almost more so than maybe any other player. And Josemaria is saying that a grain of sand got in her eye or something like that. Triay into the net once more from Triay. Last time out in Qatar. As Triay looks down at the ground. But last time out in Qatar, Triay played at such a high level in the final. By far and away the MVP of that match, but today we've not seen that same version of Triay. And Sanchez is having a good time out there. Cross backhand to the fence. returning the favor, puts a little backspin on it to get the kind bounce. Triay, that's never going outside. Sanchez will send it back at her. The wheelie from Triay to keep the rally alive. Beautiful improvisational skill. And here she comes again. Sanchez blocked by Triay to the body of Josemaria. Cleverly done by Triay. Really cleverly done. You could argue here that maybe Paula Josemaria was slightly out of position to be that close to the net. She did not expect that to go right at her body. Slightly caught off guard either way. Brea and Triay in better shape already than in the first set. In the first set, all of their serve games, at least they conceded break points. They weren't always broken, but they did always concede break points. So far, that's not happened. Josemaria, the jumping return from Brea. We'll put that deep into Paula Josemaria's corner. Here comes Triay. The finish from Brea, no. Josemaria read the play. Going parallel this time, touched back across from Triay. Oh, and the finish applied by Triay. Surgical precision from the woman from Laos. Here. Remember, in Gijón and in Miami, in both of those finals, Josemaria and Sanchez dominated the first set, but then Brea and Triay managed to come back, and of course that will start going in the mental of Josemaria and Sanchez, as well as Triay-Brea completes a gorgeous salida. Look at Brea here, stands, pivots, and completes the play. World-class technique from the Argentinian. Can become a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy at some point if it keeps happening again. Yeah, ropes it. Yeah, didn't catch it right. Josemaria went in for the kill there, but couldn't get it. She ran into a bit of a brick wall there in the form of Triay. The unstoppable force meeting the unmovable object. Well, that's going out, isn't it? Yes, it is for Triay-Brea. So that's it goes in the big time celebrations. fighting away, of course, as he always is, Claudio Girardoni. Josemaria wound up a smash, thought better of it. Here she comes now. Brea approaches, Brea fires. Burying it, no, as Triay, great saving play from Sanchez, who anticipated. Just clears the net there, and the passing shot is beautiful, but so is the defense from Ari Sanchez once more. Josemaria, soft bandeja to the middle, played at an angle by Triay, but the response on the backhand is always there by Ariana Sanchez. Bit of magic from Harry Potter. Now it's the backhand of Josemaria that does the damage. So they hold on to their serve crucially, because it did seem to be going one certain way. But now they have done that bit, they can start thinking about a break themselves. Second set hanging in the balance. Someone is going to have to pull it their way. Who will that be? Triay and Ari Sanchez, who have faced each other more times in finals than any two other players. Well, right now, the difference in the standings in the race, which is the more relevant standings, because that only takes this year's points into account. And of course, at the end of the year, the race and the normal ranking points are the same. Right now in the race, the difference is 2,440 points combined for these two couples, with Triay and Brea ahead. As Brea fails to finish off the point, courtesy of some big-time defending from Josemaria. And the block from Sanchez, well, not sure how much he knew about it, but it came off. She cracks a little smile there. Well, the points difference for winning a P2 or losing in the final of a P2 isn't massive. It is 240 points per player, so 480 in total, which if Sanchez and Josemaria win, they would bring the difference down to just under 2,000 points.
15-30.
They need to start chipping away at the lead in the race if they want to make it a hat-trick of years at the top of the Padel Mountain. Brea took it off Triay. Oh, and now it's Delphi-Brea on the unforced error. Back-to-back errors, and here are the first break points of the set. Two of them for Delphi-Brea and Triay. The back, Sanchez, and the save again. Ariana Sanchez is impossible to beat right now. Taking that position through the middle. Triay gets it past them, and that is out.
30-14.
Second break point, then 8th in total for the match. Triay-Brea not generated a single break point so far. Josemaria had to improvise, and look at the celebrations for Paula, Josemaria and Ari Sanchez, who take the lead of the second set. And now their winning streak is in very serious peril. 22 matches in a row they have won. 4 titles in a row they have won. Sanchez and Josemaria, who did win the Riyadh P1, but they have not won a final yet on the court this year. That Riyadh P1 was a walkover win because of an injury. You can tell with every single point that they don't win Brea and Triay. They just get that little bit more frustrated. Maria. Deep lob from Triay. Brea will take this on the backhand, playing it at an angle, but that angle was never there for Delphi Brea. Yet another unforced error. Well, even she can make mistakes here, Ari Sanchez. Groans from the crowd. Way off the mark on that occasion. Brea left her station. Delphi Brea left her station. She took a big-time risk there, and it was never going to pay off. She needed that first shot to hit. smash away from Triay, away from Brea. Brea tried to chase it out all the way. You can tell that they're starting to get a little bit desperate now, are Brea and Triay. That time got the better of Sanchez. They'll have to lean on the experience, on everything that Triay has. That's staying in. It is, you know, that's such a good lob from Sanchez. Josemaria denies passage there at the net. Triay trying to pry her way through. That might have been going out from Brea. Josemaria didn't want to take the chance. Scooping it up is Triay. And now over Josemaria, staying back both Triay and Brea. Now going forward. The Chiquita, the lob from Sanchez. Playing it flatter now. Yeah, that's a great response from Brea. Hard low to the feet and the backhand of Josemaria. Hard to control that shot. You wouldn't be surprised if Josemaria would have.
Time.
And the duel at the net, that is won by Brea and Triay, who celebrate that point in a big, big way. Every point matters. Every bit of momentum they can gain counts. As they look to stay alive, and they look to turn their 22-match winning streak into a 23-match winning streak. Although right now, it is looking pretty dire. Triay, excuse me, is that staying in? It is again for Sanchez, who's made so few mistakes. Brea took a big risk there, and that is out from Josemaria, so they keep their... Josemaria serves for the second title of the season for this tremendous couple. Out from Brea. If there ever was a time to stop making unforced errors, that time is now. Yeah, puts it up high. Playing it cross, as they discussed. She said to Brea to keep it cross to Josemaria, and she was going to do the same with Sanchez. Parallel it goes. High lob to the middle. Brea now putting more pressure on Josemaria. Oh, Josemaria slipped. I think she's okay, but a bit of a scary fall there for Paula Josemaria. Although she dusts herself up and she can keep going. can cut the tension with a knife here at the Torrent Taxi. Everyone knows every single point has the weight of the world on it. Here comes Josemaria stepping into the middle, anticipating, executing, delivering to make it 30-15. And the championship is getting very, very close now. A little nutmeg as well, for good measure. Interesting to see where this return will go on the second serve. Normally, traditionally, it's a lob to the middle, but something tells me it could be different. There it is. Keeping it down low to Sanchez, now playing it up high. Oh, and again Josemaria trying to smash, and again Josemaria slipping and falling. What's going on here? Is it the turf? Is it her shoes? Is it just her losing her balance 2 times in a row? I think that time it looked like she just lost her balance. This title would not just be about winning the title, but also about showing that they have what it takes to comprehensively beat Triay-Brea, and Triay-Brea did not touch that one, so it will be a match point, a tournament point for Paula Josemaria and Ariana Sanchez. The previous 3 finals, they could not find a way past the dominant Brea and Triay, a 22-match winning streak. But that 22-match winning streak is in incredible peril now, but they stay alive as it's out from Ari Sanchez. They're attacking straight off the bat here. That backhand from Triay slows things down a little bit. Now Brea can attack. A couple of sharp forehands. Here it is again, the angle to Josemaria, and now the finish from Triay-Brea. Huge, huge play from the Argentinian. And now, for the first time in the match, they have a break point. And what a time to get it. Triay-Brea standing up when they needed it most. She's not been at her best today, but boy, was that world class from the Argentinian. Sanchez with Triay. Big smash from Ari Sanchez, very real smash from Ari Sanchez, and we're back to juice. We are back to juice. Josemaria fires, blocked by Triay-Brea rather, but out, so it's another championship point. They'll have another occasion here to take the crown in Brussels. Brea's Chiquita, met by Josemaria. Josemaria into the corner of Triay-Brea, puts it up high over Ari Sanchez, brought back down. Now it's Triay going parallel with her lob. Brea hits the reset button with a high lob. It's a good lob as well. Triay finding the fence and a backhand volley from Triay-Brea. Razor sharp. What a finish that is. It's a tough angle to hit the shot at because, of course, that backhand is always going away from the court. If you don't get it spot on, the match is over. But she did get it absolutely nailed on the head. But they'll have a third tournament point here. A third bite at the apple for Josemaria-Sanchez. And you'd think eventually Triay and Brea will run out of luck. They're playing with fire here. But so far they've not got burned just yet. Josemaria-Sanchez now looking to win their second title of the season. Their first P2 title of the year. Sanchez fires. Triay blocks. Brea will let it fall over her head. Plays the lob back over Sanchez. Drop shot from Triay-Brea. Ice cold. Ice in the veins of Triay-Brea, who first had that backhand volley into the corner and now has the guts, has the you-know-what to play that drop shot when the match is on the line. That is very, very brave. And again, we're back at juice. Josemaria. Brea just touches it. Now takes that position again. Josemaria under big time pressure. Chiquita from Sanchez, the lob from Brea. Chiquita not there, and Triay is under big time pressure now. Yeah, like they were hunting for their prey there. Josemaria-Sanchez both relentlessly attacking Triay. Was solo at the net there and was always going to lose that one. And a fourth match point then, a fourth tournament point for Sanchez. This woman, Paula Josemaria. Triay. Play it through the middle, Triay. For the win, the smash, but it's returned by Triay-Brea again. It's 3 winners in a row from Brea when facing a match point. Again, picking the right angle, picking the right shot at the right time. Good communication as well. She took it off Triay. She said, let me take care of this one. The women in pink here survive again. They've survived 4 match points here. An absolute ding-dong battle. That will be out from Josemaria, who left her station. So break points again, second break points. Rulo, can they save it? Yes, they can, you know. Sanchez, fake smash. Brea holding on with everything she has. Nice block there from Triay, denying access to the fence. Here is Triay again. Chiquita from Sanchez. Triay will let this fall. Play the lob back. out. It's out from Triay. Juice number 6 then. We've had 4 match points, and we've had 2 break points in this game alone. On an absolute knife's edge here. So far, the 2 times they've lost the first set to Sanchez and Josemaria, they managed to come back and win in 3. But never have Josemaria and Sanchez been this close to beating them. That took a deflection off the fence. That is out for Ariana Sanchez. So it will be break point number 3. It was match points, break points, match points, match point, match points, break points, break points, and now another break point. The order of things. Brea. Again, it's flat from Triay. You can tell that fatigue is really setting in here for Triay. She admitted it at the end of the first set that her legs were very, very heavy from yesterday's match against Bea Gonzalez and Claudia Fernandez.
Time.
And it will be match point number 5.
Josemaria-Sanchez.
Match point number 5. And I don't mean the Lou Bega song, by the way. Lob from Triay over Josemaria. Triay looks like the weak link right now in the couple, if there even is something like a weak link. And again, Triay-Brea, and again, Triay-Brea comes up with the goods, comes up with a winner to slam the door shut on another tournament point. Absolutely ice cold. The nerves just not getting to her at all, it seems. Or at least not getting the better of her. The last 4 tournament points were all won with Triay-Brea winners, one better than the next as well. All of the highest quality. Hits the leg there of Triay. Surely, at some point, someone is going to have to take this game. Oh, and that will do it. That will do it. It is game, set, and match. Ari Sanchez and Paula Josemaria are back to their imperious best. The number ones of the world show us why they are still very much that. The road through number 1 still goes through Ari and Paula, who win 6-2 and 6-4 and are champions of the Brussels B2 of Premier Padel. A mighty performance from the world #1s who win their third